Someone asked me at a show if we would ever make shirts that say, "What's up, you fucking losers?" And I said, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people, myself included, are apprehensive to
wear a curse word.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was big, what, 15 years ago? And I don't know if it was big, but at least in our area, bands having curse words on their shirt.
Yeah.
But in 2023, I don't know.
Plenty of hardcore metalcore bands do it.
That's true. We are kind of like a hardcore metalcore podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. We're like kind of like hardlore, but we're like a little more metal. We're kind of like the more like metal guys out of the...
Welcome to Metalore, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I wish to become their direct adversaries. Because, you know, in like anytime there's like you know how like the hero and the villain or even just opposing sides, they have like a mutual respect for one another.
Yes.
Like even before they're about to kill each other, just like
Morbius.
Dap each other up. Morbius?
Morbius. It's Morty and Morbius combined.
It's Morton time.
Well, he had his buddy that with the big forehead that was in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, his boy.
Yeah, his boy, but also...
Well, that was like his
together.
friend, but I mean, like even like let me think.
Yeah.
Who's the good guy in Megamind?
I don't even know what Megamind is.
Oh fuck.
Megamind is it like Baby Geniuses?
Yeah, it might as well be.
Let's see.
But no, it's not like Megamind. It's animated.
Oh wait, I just typed in Baby Genius instead of Megamind. Megamind. Oh no, I know Megamind.
Baby Genius is on the brain.
Oh, this guy. This guy.
Yeah, he's got a Megamind.
Yeah, he was DreamWorks or one of those animated. Yeah, DreamWorks. Megamind.
Do you really know your animation studios?
Jonah Hill was in that. I've never seen.
Yeah, Jonah
Megamind.
Hill plays like the dorky guy that gets superpowers.
Oh, I wish I could be.
Only thing I remember about the movie, and I think
You've seen it.
I've seen it like a few times.
Yeah, I like his swag.
He's really swaggy. I feel like that's what men look like in Quakertown.
You want to go to the Q Mart?
Big ass forehead, very slender physique, pointy facial features, but like a very stout face in general.
Yeah.
Just like it's all forehead. Looks like the face was like evenly dispersed and sort of like dripped down to the bottom.
Dude, the Quakertown swag, man.
Yeah.
They're all at the Q Mart just hanging out, just getting their chicks there.
Yeah.
Chicks.
Exactly.
Because I don't think any of them are allowed to be gay up there. I think you get
I honestly think anybody that works at the Q Mart, shops at the Q Mart, has anything to do with the Q Mart, probably has done something gay.
For sure, but are they allowed to say they're
No,
gay?
they're all closeted, but
Yeah.
they're all secretly gay.
Yeah, I feel like they get the Q Mart. If you've never been, is like how would you describe it? A mart of the.
It's an indoor flea market, and it's disgusting.
Yep.
And it's like been there for decades, and sketchy shit definitely goes on.
They have a tortoise that walks around the whole thing.
Dude, someone told me he's not there anymore.
Wouldn't surprise me. Is the alligator still there?
No, I confirmed he was removed.
That's probably good. That is
For sure.
probably a good.
That's
PETA.
a dub.
That's a dub
That's
for
a
PETA,
dub.
for sure. Yeah, I felt bad for the alligator. But you could record, I think it may have been the same spot where you could record a song.
That was the same store that the alligator was in, straight up. There was a vocal booth in the front, and it was just like, record your own song. And like it videotaped it and shit. It was literally like the I Think You Should Leave sketch where he's like in the vocal booth. He's like, I'm going to make you a star. It's like, it was literally that thing.
You could, it's like this. It's kind of like we've transformed into podcasting now.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't have to pay for it. We paid for it up front. And now
we
can
make
do it
our
every
guests
week.
pay us.
Yeah.
It's like,
Perfect.
yo, we get ads now, man. You got to pay us.
Speaking of which, subscribe to the YouTube and the Patreon if you want to see it on Thursday. But thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Dude, we're rich now. We're
Dude.
rich.
You Venmoed me $2 yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, yeah. I don't usually pronounce Venmo that way. I was a weird way to pronounce it, but you Venmoed me. I've been hanging out at the Q Mart.
Yeah.
But yeah,
for the alligator.
they used to have a tortoise. Maybe it's still there. His name was Percy. His Percy, I don't remember. It was a pretty sizable tortoise. It was like, no lie,
It was
this
big.
big. It was pretty big. It wasn't like a Galapagos, like the big, like Lonesome George kind of tortoises.
Yeah.
it was just like a spurred tortoise or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my herp heads out there know what I'm talking about.
Tell me herpes out
It
there.
was pretty big, but they would just let it out of its pen
Mm-hmm.
and do a lap or two around the entire Q Mart, and like you can't put it on a leash or anything. So basically, it just walks slow and just. Sometimes it's really busy in this place, and it's not
Yes,
like there's not
busting.
a ton of room.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like a shopping mall size place. So whoever's like walking it around just stands in front of it, and then it like slowly redirects itself, and then they just like walk over and stand in front of it, and then it's like a bouncy ball that just like has infinite but very slow momentum.
Gets its exercise though. At least they were exercising it. They let it out. They didn't let the alligator out of their cage that we know of.
You know what? I've heard a lot of bad things about that
Mm-hmm.
that pet spot, but at the same time, I will give them that they, despite it having to be very, very inconvenient, they let the thing. But just to give you like that's tells you a lot right there. That like this place allows the pet store that's at the end.
Yes.
That's one of the biggest stores in the place.
Oh yeah, it's
Just
like the end cap of the.
Let their tortoise roam, and they sort of like keep an eye on
yeah,
it.
they follow it around, but it kind of like it goes into stores.
It jams up traffic.
It definitely jams up.
Especially because people are stopping to look at it. They're like, oh my God, it's a dinosaur.
There's no way to walk around too. Like you'll have to follow it for like 20, 30 feet before there's like a cut through to the other side.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they take that fucker all the way around.
Mm-hmm. That probably takes an hour or two.
I think they said it does take about an hour.
It'd be fun to have that job. All right, give the tortoise a walk. Or
Honestly, I would be like,
be great.
yes.
But I would spend so much money because I'd go to the cinnamon bun place. I get one there. If I eat meat, I'd hit the gyro place up.
There's an Annie Ann's in there.
I'd hit up the Annie.
That for some reason I feel like is not recognized by corporate. Like, I feel like there's no way Annie Ann's is
Yeah.
like, stick one in the Q Mart and keep it there for 25 years.
They like stole the sign and just put it their own thing up. They got the
Dude.
recipe.
I feel like it's just like, let's see what the actual name is.
Of the
Is
Annie
it
Ann or the
Annie
Cube?
or Auntie?
It's probably Auntie.
Because this one,
Annie.
in that case, this is
When's-
a bootleg one. It's called Annie Ann's.
It does hit though. It hits the same. It might be even better than the ones in the mall.
Dude, straight up though, the Annie Ann's is, listen, nobody like stab me up if you see me in public over this take, but Annie Ann's is straight up like so underwhelming when you get it.
It smells better than it tastes.
Dude, it smells
It
like
smells better than it tastes.
there's
yes.
two things that I feel like one lives up to the smell more than the other, but like Annie Ann's pretzels, or honestly, soft pretzels in general, smell pretty dang good.
They are. Yeah, I mean, fried, not fried
Yo.
dough, but baked dough.
Fresh ice cream cones, like the waffle
Oh.
cones. When you walk by like Cold
So
Stone
good.
in the mall, oh my God, dude. But I think that crunching into one of those puppies really scratches the itch way more than biting into an Annie Ann's pretzel does.
I agree. But the smell of the Annie Ann's is what gets you, and then you get a lemonade with it, and you're just stuffing your face walking around the mall. Oh, love it, freaking love it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Annie Ann's they're good.
We were good boys and didn't get the ice cream beforehand.
Dude, I've been a good boy the past few days because I hear it every day. And
I
I'm
know.
like, you know what? I'm going to go get a cherry dipped.
I thought about ghetto. I thought about eating one on pod, just licking here.
That'd be so disgusting if we're sitting here licking our adult men, just licking our ice creams on our podcast.
Someone's in the car.
We'd get demonetized.
Someone's like, "Oh, you should check out this podcast." Yeah, sure. Put it on. Puts it on. First 3 minutes, just us licking. Not for me. People would say,
Yeah, but I
"Not
bet all
for
the
me."
chicks out there would be like, oh my God, I got to watch more of this.
Yeah, they got a YouTube show. Oof.
Oh my God.
Do you subscribe? Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. When you look at our YouTube subscriber stats, it's all
It's all women.
it's all like amateur porn stars and guys that 3D print guns.
That's our demographic.
and guys that are like half the male listenership is like guys that are like, I 3D print guns, and the other half is like, I miss transit.
Yo,
Shout out to my
shout
out
out
to
homies.
my simps out there,
Yeah.
bro. My betas. Yo, by the way,
yeah,
Mike took I hope he doesn't mind me saying this.
yeah, he won't mind.
He took a like a test online that determines if you're like an alpha or a beta.
Oh yeah, what did he get?
He got beta.
He got beta. I want to take the test.
Yeah.
Is it long?
No,
I kind of want to take it right now.
you'll have to ask him where.
Yeah.
I didn't take it. I wanted to take it, and I was like, you know what, dude? Here's the thing. I'm not an alpha. That's what the result is going to be.
I'm texting him right now. We'll do if he gets back to me. We'll do it live on pod. Let's see, Paul. What's the beta test online?
He's gonna be like, what do you mean, like a website?
So stay tuned to the end of the show if I do the beta test or not. We'll see what I get.
Because Nick,
Did he get alpha?
he got alpha, and I'm like, that's so funny. But like, I believe the results.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because he's just like the most like fairly quiet, like calm personality.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, he would. I don't think I'm throwing him on the bus. He would fall asleep in his clothes every single night.
We have a friend that would do that too, and probably still does that.
He would just like
That's crazy.
check into the hotel. He would lay there. He would like look at his phone for a little bit.
Yeah.
I would just set up my. I was staying up way too late on this tour,
That was fucking.
but I was also waking up early.
That will fuck
Sometimes,
you. That will fuck
sometimes I would sleep in
Yeah.
until like check out, and I'd be like, I'm not taking a shower,
you. Oof. Gotta take a shower,
dude.
Paid for the shower.
Yo, a lot of the venues had showers, so I was like, if I need one at the venue's got me.
That is, I do like when you're on that level of a tour where you get those amenities. There's like maybe a washer and dryer there.
Those are few and far between, but they
But
were there.
They do happen. You're like, oh fuck, there's a washer and dryer here. I'll throw a load of laundry in. There's a shower there. It's like, oh, if there's a shower there, and it's kind of clean. You're like, yes, this is amazing. I'll take kind of. I'll take kind of clean.
Laundry at the show makes me so nervous, though.
To do laundry just because it doesn't get dry in time.
Yeah, just because I'm like, whoa, well, we got to leave at the end of the night. Like, what if my clothes aren't done?
Well, strictly like undies and socks would be what I'm washing.
I did a load in it'll come to me in a sec.
In America.
No, it was in the South somewhere.
Not America.
Maybe, you know what? It was Birmingham, Alabama.
Yes, you load there. I just don't like washing shirts if I don't have time because I want to let them either dry or I get worried about using a dryer with shirts.
Dude, I'll tell you what. Someone had clothes in the load before mine, and I went to take them out, and I've never felt cloth this wet in my entire life. Like straight up sopping.
Yeah.
Like the word sopping has never been defined in front of me in this way. It felt like I picked them up out of an actual puddle. And I was like, dude, these are never going to dry off. And I put them in the dryer.
Yeah.
Then I asked whose clothes they were. I was like, would you mind if I put your clothes in the dryer?
They're sopping wet.
To be fair, I asked his band because he was nowhere to be found. And they're like, yeah, he would appreciate it. Like, all right. I had to run the dryer twice because these babies were so
They were that
wet. They were
How do
so
you get
wet.
something that wet?
Here's why.
That's what he said.
The like automatic section on the good one.
Yeah.
The automatic like setting didn't spin it after like it washed it. So basically filled with water and like
let it sit.
Spun it for like a few things and then it just sat there.
Perfect.
So when I did my clothes, I realized this.
Yeah.
Because when it was first, this is our best episode. Also, should we explain the fact that I'll finish what I'm saying?
Yeah, finish what you're saying. Explain the fact.
I realized that once it came time for my clothes, because mine were also sopping wet.
Yeah.
I was like, got to hit it with the spin cycle. And then by the time I put it in the dryer, it was like almost good to go. I love that this Wakanda Forever paper is just like a permanent fixture.
Yeah, it's Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever.
I should show my little skit that I made. It was like 30 seconds. It was good. It was nice.
At least give it to the patrons.
I'll give it to the I'll put it on the Patreon. It's straight up 30 seconds, but it's kind of funny.
You told me you worked on it for 6.5 hours.
I did work on it I thought about it for a while, and I retake it a bunch. But I got all the lines down.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. It's not bad. But what were you saying though? People don't realize what?
Should we explain that we're like banking a lot of episodes for when you're away?
We could.
Otherwise, I feel like we're gonna end up talking about stuff, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Dude, this was a thing straight up 5 weeks ago."
But to be fair to us, is we don't really talk about stuff that's not evergreen. Diarrhea is always a hot topic.
I know we haven't really dug deep on. We haven't talked about the audio tree thing where she asked me about the poop thing because I don't even.
Let's touch on that, but real quick. But I don't think 6 weeks out. I think we're gonna end up being like a month out. I don't think it will be that far ahead that it's like, oh fuck, this doesn't make sense.
We're just gonna be like, yeah, I can't believe Trump got arrested yesterday.
He did get arrested, actually.
Dude, of course he did, but like
he didn't go to jail.
Yeah, and he's not going to.
I'm sorry, he was under arrest. I don't know if that's different than being arrested, but I think it's the same thing.
They fucking walked him in. They perp walked him.
And he said, "You're under arrest." And he said,
"It was for the cameras, baby."
He said, "Fuck
and you know what? Now he's going to be the president.
Check this out, though. They said this trial won't start till 2024, earliest. So it's so stupid. But yeah, let's go back to the audio tree. There's diarrhea at the audio tree.
So they have interviewers again.
Yeah,
and we were like the second audio tree. I'm pretty sure Anxious being the first.
I think so too.
That they're like trying it again with.
Yeah,
and she's very nice.
Yeah.
It was her first time, but I don't know whether to chalk it up to her being nervous. But she seemed. She asked me a question. She brought up the podcast, and I was like,
"Did you talk to her about the podcast outside?"
No.
Oh, okay. So
I was pretty like caught off guard when she brought up the podcast.
And so initially when that happened, I talked about it afterwards with Laurie, and I was like, yeah, like I guess they must have talked about it beforehand, like outside, because you guys went outside before we did it. So she actually did a little research.
Oh yeah, I could tell she did research, and
Props
I was like,
that's good.
That is good.
That's good. That's what people need to do. Like even just a little deep dive.
But
20 minutes.
I'll be honest, and whenever this comes out, I'm sure people will probably be able to tell this.
Yeah.
If they keep it in.
Yeah, I'm curious how much they'll keep in.
Sorry to throw the homie Fingy under the bus.
Yeah.
But she asked me a question about related to fart and poop, and I straight up did not understand what she was asking me. And I was like, yeah, I don't know.
I forget what it was at this point, but all I remember is there's poop talk.
Yeah, well, I forget what it was because I didn't understand it at the time. I was just like, I don't.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be like, speak on that.
She's cool. I liked her. I think she'll do a good job. But it feels like she was still getting the lay of the land kind of thing there.
Yeah, getting her sea legs.
Especially with like this. Dude, there's a billion people that work there. So
it's got to be nerve-wracking.
So if you just come in like out of, not off the streets, but not from within.
Yeah, she was a homeless person, by the way. They just let her do it. They're like, yeah, we're trying host again, but this time they're bums. Again, no disrespect to the homie.
No.
To the homie.
Yeah. So
she wasn't actually homeless, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, she could have been. She didn't come off to that. She didn't perceive that way.
They didn't disclose that to us.
Oh, by the way, she's homeless, so don't say that, okay?
Yeah, she didn't give off homeless vibes, although I didn't understand what she was asking me.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot of times with homeless people when they talk to me.
And
what are you asking me, man?
And we did give her $10 when we left.
Yeah, I was like, thank you very much. You did a great job. Keep your head up.
Stay off the stuff, but if you need to,
I will honestly feel like I swear to God, we were talking on the tour about how dope she was.
Yeah,
I don't want it to come off for like we're like clowning her.
No,
she was actually
yeah,
cool.
she's dope. I think she's gonna do a great job, and I had a good time. That was my first audio tree.
Yeah,
it was cool.
It was kind of nerve wracking, but it was pretty easy.
Definitely easy.
I was sweating from the time we got there to the time we left.
I hit like a wall because I woke up super early that day to fly into Chicago, and I was killing it, man. Went out to breakfast. I was having a good vibe. Got donuts, got coffee. Showed up. Just having fun. This is sick. Played the guitar, and then I started that wall hit me. I was like, oh fuck, I'm tired, man. And then we started playing. I was like, man, I'm real sleepy.
What's the donut place called?
It's right underneath, like,
because we went after.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking good.
It's next to like the La Colombe and Subterranean.
Dude, you know what's weird? You guys mentioned the La Colombe. and I couldn't find it. Even on the map, I was looking at it. I think I just had to walk a little further, but I didn't feel
It's
like it.
under the elevated. I don't know what they call it there, but it's an elevated subway, elevated train station.
I see.
Yeah, it's like pushed back a little bit. But we chilled in there. We had a good time in La Colombe afterwards. But dude, it was so weird when we were in there, and I hate when this happens. You know, like there's not many tables, so you sit down at a table, and there's someone else at the other end of the table.
Yeah.
So the table's not much bigger than this table, and we're sitting one end, the other end, and they were just having like this weird ass like Christian talk with each other. I was like, dude, I don't want to like. It just seemed like the one guy. It seemed like they may have both been gay, but like closeted because they're religious. And I was like, dude, just kiss. Guys, just fucking kiss.
Dude, that'd be so dope if it was like that's what flash mobs need to be now.
Just kissing.
Just two gay people pretending to be like not gay and just being like, yeah, you can't be gay. It's against our religion. Just get people like interested, and then they just start like full on making out and like having sex.
The mass was amazing. He gave off such good energy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, honestly, that would be so much cooler to witness than a choreographed dancing.
1000%.
Because then I'd be like, oh my god, I got to go around these fucking idiots.
Yeah, we're joining in. Whatever's your swag.
I mean, I usually am the one that gets the text. It's like, yes.
I
put my trench coat on. My tan trench coat.
We'll take everything off, put the trench coat on.
Yep. I dress like Dick Tracy so that I can go in disguise to the Grand Central Station.
But yeah, so a great time in Chicago, great time at Audio Tree. Shout out Audio Tree host.
Yeah, I need to get back to them.
I've
admittedly kind of been ignoring them.
So this might be something that it's already come out at this point, but we'll see. Maybe not.
Dude, I've talked about this on here already, I'm pretty sure, but every month I get worse and worse at responding to anything.
That's not good.
It's not good. I can't figure out how to stop doing it.
Are you getting more popular? More people hitting you up? Maybe it's not your fault.
Probably.
Maybe it's not your fault.
But in general, I'm just like, dude, like almost this whole tour, I didn't like repost any videos of us or anything like that. Like, I didn't really post at all.
It's not the a manager would hate that, but do it.
But I'm just sort of like,
you're not at the shows, then you're not getting.
Dude, I don't have time to be like combing through the social media and fucking.
You're a social media guy.
We don't though.
I know, but I'm just.
But yo, honestly, I do think that in the future, I need to just pay someone to do merch.
Oh, yeah, you could.
If we're getting more than 1 of 4 money,
I
got to do it.
I do need a merch.
And then I'll say, but you got to do all the other stuff too.
TM. Yeah. Oh, bang bang. TM. Throw some. Hey, you want to get into sound? This is your chance,
dude. I'll tell you what. 2 fantastic sound people on this tour.
Really?
Yeah. My man Max Schoenfield, I believe that's how he says.
Shout him out.
And my other bro Alex Salter, who does front of house for Drug Church, and makes them sound exquisite.
Beautiful,
dude. Both the bros.
I am a little bummed that tour didn't hit even really close to around here. I was gonna come to the DC show.
It sucks so bad it didn't.
But it didn't even come close. Like not even like a weird Jersey show or a weird Delaware show. Like that would have made sense. Or like maybe like a Doyle. I don't.
They would say
doesn't have a scene, but
they would say otherwise. But the show would have done great in Philadelphia.
It would have been amazing in Philadelphia
if it was at the church or
church. Would have been awesome. I'm trying. It probably gets stuck at the church or Underground Arts.
You're right.
It probably would have. Yo, I don't hate Underground Arts like everyone else does.
I don't either.
Underground Arts, again, if you've never been, it's underground. It's got pillars in it. Obviously, it's fucking underground. But
it feels a little like you're in the Batcave.
But like, yo, the Underworld in London, people love that venue.
Well, that place is disgusting. Does anybody love it?
I think so. I think it's kind of cool, honestly.
It's cool because it has a history.
I guess the history helps. I don't know. Whenever we played there, I was like, this is kind of fucking sick. I like this place.
I thought it was really cool when we got there because on that first tour, I think it was the first one.
With More Than Life?
No, I think it was like the actual first time we went over there.
Oh, with Basement and Hostage Calm? We played the Purple Turtle.
One of the times we went there, I read there was just a book in the van that was I'll
Oh,
have
yeah,
to look
yeah,
up her
no,
name, but
yeah.
it was like a famous groupie.
Yeah, I remember you reading that.
And I read the whole thing. And there's like a whole chapter or two on her like
Fucking it.
banging like these like Slash or something
Really?
at the Underworld, and I was like, we're playing there.
Slash?
I can't wait to check it out.
Slash played there.
Dude, that's the thing, that like big bands have played there.
It is. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of when you think of a venue in what's a Guitar Hero or something where you're like going up the ranks.
Yeah.
That's like a venue I feel like is in there. They'd put like, oh, the dirty dungeon kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Local underground scene. You go in here and you build your way up.
Yeah. Or like the skate park that's in Tampa that we would play all the time that was in Tony Hawk.
Actually fucking dope.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
It was really intimidating. I would never skate when we were there because I'm
Yeah.
like, this is so intimidating.
Dude, the ramp was like, it probably is, what, 10 feet high, but it looks, probably was higher than that. It was
I
just
mean,
like
there's big ramps there, but there's also like 9-year-olds that are cutting it up.
oh yeah, they're fucking sick,
Yeah.
dude.
So I'm
definitely
just like,
couldn't-
I'm not going to fucking be pushing around there. And
Yeah.
some 9-year-old's going to beat my ass when I get in his way.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually skated there. I would walk in, but never.
Watching
never
is cool, but then even then, I'm just like,
skated.
I'd be so annoyed if I was just skating here and a bunch of nerds were just like, got my wristband, I guess I'll just watch.
Yeah, but it was kind of cool that place was in Tony Hawk's.
It was dope. Yo,
I know this venue. I've played here on my Xbox or my Nintendo.
people hated that venue, and I think for a good reason. But
Is it still around?
I don't know.
It's not called the Talent Farm.
Maybe
What
I
was it
shouldn't say
called?
that. Not the Talent Farm. That was
That was South Florida.
Talent Farm
It was outside of Miami.
really sucked ass to play.
God bless them having a scene there, a show there. But man, why
the venue was rough.
they built a venue in a warehouse. Don't build a venue like that.
It was
They could've
very
made-
odd, though. They prioritized a lot of things that.
They could have made it so much cooler, but they
Well-
decided to make it lame.
It was so
Carpet
dead in
everywhere.
there that if you like strummed a distorted guitar chord, it would like the sound would stop like 4 feet in front of you. It was so incredible. I've never heard anything like it.
I do remember playing there with Dead End Path in a basement, and they had the cameras set up, like the
Oh, and
monitors.
Zach was eating the
Zach,
pizza.
yeah, came out
Yeah.
and eating the pizza. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, that's like
That's a good memory.
that's a
of that.
fond
Yeah.
memory. But actually playing there was like, this sucks.
Yeah, that did suck to play there. But wait, I can't remember what the Tampa one's called. I don't hate that. I like that venue because the stage was super high. It's a cool
I
vibe.
thought it was kind of cool.
I don't know. I don't remember it sounding particularly great, but it's a small venue. What can you expect? I can remember
Yeah.
being able to have some vocal monitors, and that's all I can ask for.
Yeah.
Told us to turn down.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe people love that venue and I'm tripping.
Yeah, could be. Shows are fine.
I remember kind of digging it.
Yeah, shows are fine.
I
there.
forget what it was called though.
It's like it's gonna come to me.
It used to be red, and then it was purple, and then it was
Tampa Skate Park. I feel it had a name. It had a name.
we could
What
we
the
could
hell?
easily.
I know,
look this
but
up.
it's so much. It had a name.
we got to look it up because mad people are going to
yeah.
DM us.
Yeah, what's it called? I feel like it starts with like a T. I feel like it starts with a T, like Talent Farm, but it's something else. Also, if anyone's listening from Florida, do people still go to shows? Because no tours go down there. So
Yeah, what's going on?
do you guys still exist? Because I always enjoyed playing Florida. I feel like the shows were always good, and there was some sort of scene down there. So I don't know. Maybe everyone moved away, but maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe collectively, Florida was like, you know how when like people get in beefs and they're like, you can't play this city.
That's probably what it was.
Florida was like the rest of the U.S. was like, you know what? You have pissed us off. You have let us down. No tours for you. Nobody's allowed to play your state.
I'm trying to think of the big bands from there. Newfound Glory, A Day to Remember. That's all I got.
That's it.
That's it. Those are my two favorite bands.
Is Florida Georgia line from there, or are they from Georgia?
Oh, I think they were smack dab in the middle. They were from
One was born on one side of the tracks, and the other was born on the
Yeah.
other.
Oh, what a beautiful name.
Dude, I can't find the name of this fucking place. Everything says Spot.
Oh yeah, the Spot.
Is that what it was called? No. As I said, it doesn't sound familiar to me.
Let's see. We played there with Turnstile. Super Evan Tour. If it says the Spot, I'm gonna sure whatever.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I can't find this.
Here we go. All right, if it loads, it says Epic Problem.
Epic Problem.
Epic Problem.
That sounds familiar.
It was an epic problem. Yes. What a great run. Shaka's, North Carolina, Drunk Horse at Mickey's, which that show was fucking weird as hell. 1904 Music Hall in Jacksonville, which was actually a good show. Miami and then Tampa. See? Turnstile hit Florida back in the day.
I remember almost none of that.
You know what sucks? I'm just looking on here right now. Maybe there was a show in between, but we played Louisville, Kentucky, 219, and then we didn't play. Oh, no, we definitely played Philly. I don't know why this doesn't have the Philly date on it. Whatever. What was I going to say? Epic Problem. Epic Problem. I don't remember that being the name, but.
Yeah. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I feel like at one point.
It did have a different
name. It had a different name.
I don't remember that. But we'll let that be. Epic Problem.
We're going to get 120 fucking DMs.
It still exists. Shaka's doesn't exist anymore, I found out.
Dude, when we played there, I forget what the venue was called that we just played there on this tour, but the show was cool.
That's sick.
There was an older gentleman that was like probably in his 60s.
Okay, go off, King.
Heavy set fella.
Oxygen.
No oxygen, but like only a matter of time. He was loving it. He was sitting like that at the end of the merch tables, like air drumming to Anxious and like yelling and stuff. It was one of those situations where I'm like, I can't tell if he just wandered in here.
Yeah.
I think he did. But it felt like he knew stuff about he was a little familiar with the songs, but he might have just been so excited that it was like, he has to know who this is.
Live music, yeah.
But I don't think so, because later I was talking to Liv and she was like, yeah, when he came in here, he found out 4 bands were playing. Yeah. He might have come for like one of the bands, but he was like, 4 bands? That's a good deal. He gave me weed.
That's sick.
And on the off chance that this guy found his way to the podcast, I mean no disrespect, the weed looked questionable, and I gave it to Nick, and Nick threw it away.
I don't know. But you gotta be careful out there.
You got to be careful, and usually if people give me weed on the tour, it's different. They'll either give me like a sealed bag, or in like a little jar or something like.
Smell test, dude. Smell test can solve it.
Well, like you can tell if it's like
eye test.
Yo, I'm not gonna, if somebody. I didn't usually want something that somebody rolled for me. That's gross. I was smoking your saliva. I don't know who you are.
We could be kissing.
Pre-rolls, on the other hand, that they purchased, I don't mind those, because those are rolled without saliva.
A machine saliva rolled them.
Yeah, some gum. But honestly, a lot of times, if I was given joints, I would just give them to Nick, because I'm a blunt man.
Blunt guy, dude. You like that tobacco wrapper?
Yeah.
I feel you.
And Nick would smoke them with me too, but I think he's trying to get on the joints.
Smoke them if you got them. You
got to smoke them.
Yeah, smoke them. You got to, except in that case, because new guy, you got to be careful. Yeah,
he was my tester. They were like, "Yo, somebody gave me this. You smoke it first."
I always wonder when people like wander into shows. Do they like? All right.
Yo, I think they're just literally looking for
something to do,
activity.
Right?
Yeah.
I kind of like that, but then at the same time, you're like, I'm not. Are you really getting a fan at that point? Like, are you really having someone that's going to come back to your shows? Maybe, but
this
I feel like
comment on this episode.
I would love that. I'd love that if he did. I'd love to have him on the pod. He can drive up if he can make it here. I won't tell him where we're at, but yeah, do you get a fan or do you get someone that's like into the band then and they will kind of like follow you and stuff? I don't think so. It's cool for the night though.
I think it's cool it's a cool thing that they're just like, I think I just wish I was like that.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
like, I just want to do something. I'm just like, oh yeah, I hear music.
I got nothing to do tonight.
I'll pay fucking $24 or whatever it is to get into the show.
4 band, that's a good deal.
That's right. Yeah. He had the fucking time of his life.
Hey, he got his money's worth. He got his money's worth more than I get normally at shows.
I believe he bought merch.
Hey, maybe he's a fan. Maybe he likes this. Maybe he came for like Prince Daddy or something like that. And
yeah,
I don't know why I stuck under Prince Daddy fan, but
if I'm being honest, I think they would cop to this.
Yeah,
they have a pretty eclectic audience.
They haven't done. Have they done big tours like House of Blues tours with like opening up slots?
I think they have done. I think they've done a couple bigger things.
Because that's how you get those kind of not normal fans you'd think of.
Dude,
You get the
really
show,
have
show
a
people.
wide range of
Maybe they've toured.
aged fans.
Maybe they've toured with all over bands.
Dude, there was like pretty young kids there.
That's awesome. That's what you want, man. You want people that are young and excited.
But it is awesome.
Yeah.
Because those are the people that are like, oh, they're one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You get them young, and then they're just like, oh yeah, I fuck with that band.
And then they hit you with, oh, I saw your guys' band when I was in elementary school.
Very
high school.
uncomfortable
You're like,
to talk
God,
to.
fucking damn it. Grow up.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get that this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, when I was in high school.
When my mom would drop me off.
It's funny because I met a few of Nick's friends, and all of them they were just like, "Oh, yo, I don't know if Nick told you, but we just like love Super Heavy in high school." And I was like, "He did," but
because he's what 25.
20, yeah,
So, yeah,
I think he turned 25.
mid-20s.
There was like 19 birthdays on this tour. It was so weird.
Hey, people's parents be fucking in like June, I guess. Then
I guess so.
It's summer.
Dude, they heard Summer Lovin'.
Yes.
Dude, forget about it.
Summer Lovin'. It's like, you know what? Let's make a baby.
Dude,
Can't blame him. Sexy song.
can't blame them.
Good song. Good song. Shout out Grease and the lady that died from that song. Not died from that song, but the Grease lady. What was it? Sandra D? Sandra. Sandy. Rest in peace, Sandy.
Why can't I think of her name?
It's Sandy, isn't it? Or what her real name is?
Mm-hmm.
Prima Donna.
Lori Beth Dimberg.
Yes.
Lori Beth.
John Travolta.
John
counterpart.
Travolta. Yo, mad people in my periphery have been getting PS5s,
You kind of want one?
and I've been like, dude,
You can play The Last of Us.
I want to play Spider-Man.
I used to love Spider-Man on PS2. That was like my shit. Go around the city. Yeah, it's fucked up that they don't make that game for Xbox. I get it. It's not Sony, but come on, man.
Dude, Pat Killen bought a PS5 at Walmart on this tour.
Respect to that. I mean, I haven't seen them in stores, so
Apparently, they're like a little more common, like
Yeah.
in like the more populated areas.
Yeah.
But apparently, in like a rural Walmart, it's kind of hard to get them.
the fact that he stole one, and I mean, I might do the same thing if I see one. I'd be like, oh fuck, I kind of want one. If I see one in Japan, I'm gonna get one.
Chris told me that every day they would like go to Walmart and he would just check the stock online, and he's like, most
really?
of them just have them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Just damn it. I don't go to Walmart except when I go and get my Mr. Beast Feastables. I still gotta go.
Dude.
I'll make my vlog. I'll make the vlog.
Yeah.
I'll make the vlog. Maybe I'll stop at one. I don't know, this weekend. Probably won't, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
we're all
We'll
waiting
see.
in the van. We're just like, what's he doing? He's like, he's making his vlog about his Mr. Beast Beastables.
Just stand there like
Yeah.
this, like, all right, well, that's pretty good. I heard it's healthy. Shout out, Mr.
We all have to
Beast.
duck down in the back benches so you can like do like a food review, like review bra
Yeah.
of just you sitting in the driver's seat.
I went out to dinner last night, and I was we went to Soraya. It's a nice restaurant in Philadelphia, and I feel like that's the type of place that influencers must go and like take pictures of the food,
Oh, yeah.
or videos of the food, and then they have like the voiceovers, like, "Oh, I love this place. This food, amazing. If you're ever in Philadelphia, try out this local spot."
Ew.
I was like, oh,
Scum.
I hate those people. But here's the thing: trying to book a trip, though, I come across a lot of those type of people, and I'm like, okay, I guess maybe I should go here. It looks kind of cool. But I hate them, but I also love them. It's a love-hate relationship with the influencers out there.
Do it until you eat at these places and they actually suck.
Yeah, if they're
ass.
trash, I'm coming for them. I'm commenting. I'm getting them flagged. I'm getting them demonetized on YouTube.
Yep.
I'm taking their career's going down.
It won't take much.
Yeah, that'd be sad though. But yeah, there's a ton of them out there. You'd be surprised. I mean,
Influencers?
yeah,
I believe it.
there's a lot of influencers. I mean, we saw one in the flesh when we went to that coffee shop in Fredericksville.
Oh yeah, I wonder how. See stuff like that. I'm like, I want to see their Instagram. Are they doing this for 1,200 followers?
Maybe not.
Like setting up like a stand and posing outside the coffee shop. Totally just like stomping on your dignity.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she thinks she's killing it. Maybe she's on their way. She's on their way up. She's on their way up. You like that? Covered all.
Cover all the
basically.
bases.
He on their way up.
He on their way up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was a little cringy to see, but if you don't care, let your freak flag fly.
Yeah, I just think influencer. That's like a pathetic pursuit.
Yeah, no, we toe the line hard.
You're just sort of like, listen, someone could say the same thing about music.
For sure.
But I feel like music adds something to the world. Maybe not my music, but I think music as a thing.
Yeah.
But what the fuck's an influencer doing? They're just making money. They're literally just a shill.
Yeah. I guess if you like traveling or something, I'm trying to think what the benefit of being an influencer would be.
I mean, I can't
like
hate get in the bag, but
yeah, respect.
I think the amount of work they have to do is like, yo, just do something else. It's like an actual thing,
dude. But then you see a few of those people that make a fuck ton of money, or like they don't do shit. But that's what you think, they don't do shit. But I mean, they probably ate shit for so long. But
I feel like doing that shit probably takes up so much of your time.
Yeah, you got to start young, man. You got to start young. If you're like a 13, 14-year-old and you start doing that shit and then find your group and then you kind of come up together.
Sad. That's sad.
I don't think that's sad. You think that's sad?
I think if they become an influencer at like 18, 19, that's pathetic. But if they become an influencer when they're like a child and then they just like are stuck doing that, that's sad.
Oh, if they're stuck
then they don't know how to make any money any other way.
Except for
unless they
influencing?
like the next like internet scheme.
Is that? I guess it's kind of an internet. I guess if you go out of it, if you come out of, you progress past that. I don't know. It's like progressing past like a local band. You want to make music and tour
I guess,
stuff.
but that's the thing. I don't think a lot of them even consider progressing. They're like, I'm at the pinnacle of my career.
I've made it.
Some of them might want to be. I'm sure actually a lot of them are probably like, I want to be an actor and I want to be in the Marvel movies.
Can you blame them? Have you seen Ant-Man yet?
No.
I'm not going to see it either.
I didn't hear one cool thing about it.
Yo, I didn't hear a peep about it. I do want to see John Wick. I heard that was kind of cool. But didn't hear a peep about that movie at all.
John Wick, we tried to see like 2 different times on this tour. And
shout out Paul Rudd. But
shout out Paul Rudd. But you know what?
So you didn't see John Wick yet?
No.
I'd love to go see it with you, but I don't think I have the time. But
yeah, I'm wondering if I'll see it in the theater.
It'd be nice to see it. I feel like it would kick ass in the theater, dude.
You know what movie didn't kick ass in the theater?
Barbie?
Scream 6.
I heard that.
I'd probably see Barbie in theaters.
I kind of want to see Barbie.
I'm trying to see Barbie in 3D.
Yeah, dude.
4DX.
It's rated R. I'm trying to see Barbie's,
Is it really rated R?
No, it's not rated R.
I was going to say, that's like insane.
It is rated PG-13, though, and my sister was like, I don't know if I want to take my child to that. And I'm like, I don't blame you. But I'm like, fuck, I kind of want to go see it.
Oh, dude, we'll just go see it.
I know. I was trying to go see it with my sister. I was like, oh, that'd be kind of fun.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, oh, crap.
Guys' night. It's guys' night, baby.
Guys' night. Ryan Gosling's in it. It might be girls' night, too.
Dude, it seems like it's Ryan Gosling's movie.
It kind of does feel that way. Margot Robbie. And I mean, you get the 2 hottest actors. People are coming to see it.
What if it's a bait and switch and it's advertised as the Barbie movie, but then in the beginning, King Koopa comes in and captures Margot Robbie, and she's actually Princess Peach. And Ryan Gosling turns into Mario.
That'd be great. That'd be better than the one that's coming out.
Honestly, the animated one looks pretty cool.
But don't you hate the Chris Pratt voice? Or
I do, but
to hate it?
I think I'll get over it once I watch it.
I kind of want to watch it dubbed over.
Who would you rather be the voice?
Than Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Yo, a true American Italian. Italian American.
It should have been Michael Imperioli. Yeah. It should have been the other guy. Fuck, man. Why can't I think of his name? Oh, dude.
From
the guy that plays Bobby. I can't think of his. Oh, Steve Sharippa.
Yeah.
It's Steve Sharippa.
They should have just shared one role, but just said it in their own line, in their own way.
They definitely should have gotten. I wish it was.
They should have got it, man.
Yeah, let's fan cast the Mario movie. I don't know anyone that's in it other than fucking Chris Pratt.
It's probably Jenna Ortega's probably in it. They probably have all the hot actors in it.
Yeah, they probably got all the hotties.
So I did get sent the beta thing.
Oh shit!
What male personality are you? Should I do it on here? This could be very embarrassing, everyone.
Yeah, might as well.
I might as well do it on here. Let's see if I can get.
But you got to be honest.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'll be honest. Now, do I have to log in?
See, I don't think so.
I hate that shit when you like go through the whole thing. And it's like, oh no, just like create an account. You're like, do you know?
I think that was our fear, but I don't think they had to.
All right. How are your people skills? Terrible. I'm horrible at talking. All right, I can hold a conversation, but no, I'm a charmer. Really good. People seem to like me and good at keeping a conversation going. All right, we'll see.
What are you saying?
I think I can keep a conversation going. Are you a pushover? This sucks. No. Kind of. I think well, this is so easy to go. This isn't even a real one, dude.
Hey, man, Mike was honest and got beta, so.
Dude, there's 20. There's no way I'm going to do 20 questions on here. I'll let you guys know what I get.
What is like one of them, like pecker size? How big's your pecker?
What's your foot size? Let me know. Come on.
And if it's bigger than, if you are above like option C, it's like just skip to the end. You're alpha, brother.
Yeah, it says like up to 20 questions, but after 3, just like beta.
Yeah.
Nah, you're cucked. Yeah, cucked out. You're cucked out. I didn't know it was 20. It was like the Sorting Hat of Harry Potter. I've watched 2 so far now, and I'm about to watch the 3rd one. Prisoner of Azkaban, I believe.
One of the best ones.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. I think I've seen it maybe once. I've seen the 4th one a ton of times. The one
is that Goblet of Fire?
Yes.
It's my favorite one, I think.
Because Robert's in it?
Everybody knows I'm like a Robert Pattinson stan. So.
Yeah, I mean, that one's good. I've seen it, so I kind of know what to expect there. But the first 2... Dude, I didn't realize that every story just ends with Voldemort being like, ha-ha.
Oh, yeah.
And Harry's like, I got you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I guess it's a children's book.
They ramp it up, but the even end is pretty like...
They should have killed Harry.
Dude, they should have smoked Harry. Dude, that's it. Dude, you always got to kill... You got to kill the protagonist, or he's got to be some compromise. He can't just win and then everybody's good.
Yeah.
Somebody got to go.
Hermione, I'm looking at you, dude.
The love interest, or, dude, the best friend.
What was her name? Gilly? Millie?
McGillicuddy?
Yeah. Ron's sister.
Ginny.
Ginny.
McGillicuddy Weasley. That's the dad's name.
He's sick. I fuck with him.
Yeah, he's
dude.
pretty dope. Honestly, the parents are dope.
Yeah. I aspire to be
Aspire. Yeah, you know the sex is crazy with the Mr. and Mrs. Weasley.
Dude. I'm trying to be like them, man.
You know the neck is smacking.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, dude, if Ginny goes, I don't think anyone would care. So it's got to be Hermione. Hermione got to go.
Dude.
If Ron goes, with the crowd
I'm saying
care?
Ron, yeah. Dude, that's...
No,
him and Harry have been through so much.
Yeah.
I mean, one or two of the movies like beefing the whole movie.
That's true.
When when Harry thinks that Ron tried to set him up.
Wait,
it might be in Goblet of Fire, and he rolls up and like he's talking shit. He's like, "You're a right foul."
Oh
kid.
yeah. I know what you're saying now.
I remember seeing that for the first time. They're like, "What?"
he might just kill him with his little wand.
Damn, those are fighting words. Man, come up to me, calls me a right foul git. I'm gonna kick him in the throat.
I'm shoving my wand down his pie hole, dude. But I liked Hagrid, man. Great guy, dude. Great guy.
See, that's it. That one hits hard.
He's dumber than I realized in the movie.
Hagrid?
First 2, yeah, he's kind of like a...
Oh, they like dupe him. They're like always...
He's got rocks up there.
Oh, dude. The kids from movie 1 are like...
Yeah.
All we got to do is trick retarded Hagrid.
Yo,
and we'll get access to his giant 3-headed dog or his giant bird with wings or his giant fucking whatever. It's like always like his pet.
Everything is just like, shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
The writing is very childish in the first few, but I'll see how it progresses. I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, let us know.
In case you haven't seen it or read the books, then one of the most popular books of all time.
Yeah, nobody is at this point. Like, if people stopped reading those a couple years ago because it's anti-trans literature.
Yeah, of course.
It's anti-trans propaganda.
Yeah, for sure.
Ari is a man. End of story.
I just had this thought of like aliens crashing into the Earth and not finding the Bible, but or like civilization dead, right? Aliens crash the Earth. They find a book, right? They just assume it's the Bible, but it ends up being just Harry Potter, and that's kind of what they base their whole existence off of.
Dude, you know what I think they would actually look at?
Mm-hmm.
I think they would skip over all text
Mm-hmm.
and only look at maps.
Really?
Yeah.
That's some Arrival shit.
Yeah.
Just and see
Yeah,
how
I think that's the
through that.
information they would probably want first. And I'm not sure how
You
they would.
thought about this.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah.
I think they could decipher a map.
Uh-huh.
I don't think they could. I mean, unless they're supreme beings.
Yeah.
But I don't think aliens are like that.
Language.
I don't think they could just like transcribe all of our literature.
Yeah, I think that holds a lot of weight.
They might be able to put like images together, but I think maps is what they would like.
They could get past "I'm not a robot" on a web page.
Yeah.
Click the bicycle.
Yeah.
Click
all the squares that have traffic lights in them. It's like, well, it looks like there's one like fucking 150 yards back there. Does that count? Am I gonna get locked out of my fucking account if I get this wrong?
It sucks when you don't hit it, and then the same like a different image comes back up. You're like, "Fuck, I got it wrong." God damn it!
Yeah, it's pretty rare that I'll get them wrong, but it definitely stings.
It do be
when
happening to me
like,
though.
Damn. Yeah, getting locked out of stuff because you forget your passwords is like.
I finally got into an email, the band email, over years in the making. Finally got into it, dude. Finally got into it. Changed the number on it. It's tough, man. It's tough when you're a band for so many years and then stop doing active stuff and then try to get all that shit back. It's just other people's hands in it. Used to have management.
Get their hands off me.
Get out of here. No, thank you. When's this coming out? I feel like we should have brought the record down here.
Yeah, I kind of thought we were going to.
Yeah.
I just sort of like slipped my mind.
I meant to bring it down. It did look freaking good.
We got Jar reissue vinyl and it got here moments before we started recording. And it looks pretty freaking good.
And honestly, it's awesome. I was very impressed with the colorways. I don't know what the one colorway looks
like.
Yeah,
the vinyl looks pretty good.
We only got 2 colorways, actually. That sucks. I wish we would have got all 3. Didn't even think about that.
We're fucking...
Until right now.
We're, simple guys. Simpletons.
Didn't get here. Merch didn't get here, so...
Merch did not get here yet.
I'm excited to see the merch.
I wonder when my new guitar is getting here.
Hopefully tomorrow. Dude, can you imagine that? It came tomorrow.
I didn't get shipping. I didn't get tracking for it.
There is a American Musical Supply. I think that's the name of the company. But they're out of Jersey. Whenever I order something from there, it comes next day.
I know, that's
it's
awesome.
So dope.
Well, why didn't the guy from there hit us up?
I know. They need guys. The Sweetwater guy still hits up Laurie as for me. Like, hey, Jacob, how you doing? Left a voicemail.
I'm going to tell my man when I get this guitar, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Please, from now on, only send me Laffy Taffies. Ooh. Put a note on my account. This man gets Laffy Taffy treatment.
Dude, that'd be cool to have that be noted on your account.
Dude, I just remembered. I was at Wawa, like before I got home earlier.
Yeah.
Went to buy my classic, I'll take 6 grape games, please. Guy's like middle-aged guy, about my height, just to paint a picture. Gray hair, glasses, and he hands them to me. Asks for my ID. I show it to him. He scans it. Then I'm sticking my card in the thing. He's like, "Do you want a match?" And I'm like, "I'm okay." Like, and I'm thinking he means like a book of matches. When they ask you if you need matches, they don't mean a few matches. They give you a book of matches.
Yeah, the little, like 8 of them or 20 of them in there.
And I was like, "No, I'm okay, thank you."
Yeah.
So, just stop and confirming the fact that I said no, thank you. I take my card out. It's paid for. He's like, "All right, well, why don't you just take it in?" Extends his hand. He's like, "Why don't you just take it in when you never know when you're going to need one?" I stick my hand out. He drops one singular match into my hand. And I was like, "Dude, what am I supposed to do with this?"
Because You strike it, it goes out.
What am I going to strike it on? I was just like, dude, what? He had to have been on drugs or something.
Is this wait, where's Wawa?
It was Wawa.
Damn, Wawa's hiring employees that do that shit. Come on, Wawa.
Dude, either he has a very interesting sense of humor, which it's possible, in which case I'm like, that's very
Go
funny.
off, King.
That's really funny. Yeah. Like him and his coworkers, he's like, yo, I'm going to do the match thing. Let's see how they react. Because when I turned around, I was definitely like, what the fuck?
They're probably cracking. I think it's that. They cracking up, dude. I would hate to work at Wawa. I'd hate to work at any convenience store. I'd be so bored.
You want a match? Why don't you just take it? You never know when you're going to need it. He wasn't laughing or anything. And I like looked up and I was like, cool, thanks.
Thanks, bro.
And I was definitely thinking, what the fuck am I going to do? What does he think I'm going to do with this? Strike it on the bottom of my shoe? Like,
yeah, how would you get to the light?
Like, it's the Outsiders.
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, were you wearing your jean jacket? You kind of give
I wasn't. I was wearing a t-shirt.
Let's say you kind of give off like an outsider kind
He
of
probably
vibe.
saw my Gomo t-shirt and he's like, this guy's a fucking disgusting piece of shit. He'll think this is funny.
He'll need the match.
He'll need it.
He can't afford a lighter.
Yeah, I'll just do the thing where like you pull it between your teeth and it lights.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Honestly, if someone did that around me, I'd be like, ooh, sexy.
It would probably it would hurt my teeth if I saw someone do that.
Oh, for sure. Though tinfoil, is that still a thing anymore with people having fillings and fucking up their mouths?
I think just chewing on tin foil is very uncomfortable.
I think so too, but I don't think I get zapped from it.
Is that what it was? You would get zapped? I thought it was just like the metals like touching each other was really uncomfortable.
Maybe that's. I never stuck one in my mouth because why am I gonna hurt myself? But
well, you've licked a battery, right? We've all done that.
I love doing that.
Love?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I love it.
Whenever you get a 9-volt, you're like, man, is this one good? Something about it, the iron or something in it. You're just like, I kind of want to. I need the buzz, dude.
I don't think I like the buzz.
I don't want it, but it just
it hurts my teeth.
Yeah, it sucks, but it just you kind of want to see the pain, dude. I take the pain, dude.
I don't know.
Some people get tattoos. Some people like batteries.
That is true. That's very true. Speaking of which, I think
I'd be licking.
Since 2023 is the year that I make my first M,
Mm-hmm.
I think 2024 is when I get really tatted.
Ah, okay. So it'd be in the 2 Comma Club. So yeah. First, I guess it only works with $1 billion. The 3 Comma Club. 2 Comma Club is you can make 100,000. That's 2.
Dude, I don't need $1 billion. What am I going to do?
That's 1 comma. Yeah, 2 comma. You can be in 2 Comma Club.
Yeah. What do I need 3 for?
I don't need $1 billion.
Dude, $1 billion isolates me from much of the population.
I just need $10 million, and you'll never hear another word from me again. That's it. Only 10 million.
Yo, are you allowed to be like a billionaire and literally just be like, I don't do anything. All I do is I walk around all day and I just give people stacks of hundreds.
Yeah, dude, Mr. Beast, bro.
I don't think you can though.
As a billionaire?
Yeah, but he's like filming.
Yeah, he makes money off it.
Like, I feel like if Jeff Bezos was like,
yeah,
oh yeah, I just like dat homeless people up, and I was like, yo, here's 10 grand.
Yeah.
If he just did that all day, I guarantee someone in his life would be like, yo, this ends now.
Oh yeah, his money people would hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, it's weird that he couldn't be like, eat a dick, it's my $1 billion.
I mean, as you start getting more and more wealthy, you get more and more people that work for you. It's inevitable.
Yeah, but I would
they
just
make
be like,
money off of you. You're like a big fish.
I have endless money. You're fine.
Step back. You're good, bro.
Yeah, I would slap them across the face with a literal brick of $100 bills, and then be like,
you could get a charity guy.
here's a bonus, man. Shut the fuck up. I'll pay you to leave me the fuck alone and let me flush money down the toilet.
Just like be burning money.
Dude, because I think I would turn into a real psycho if I had like millions of dollars.
Really? Of giving it away?
Yeah, dude, I don't want it. I want enough money to be like chilling, and when I want to buy an Epiphone guitar, I can do so.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Matt from Sweetwater. But I really don't want to have like an abundance of money. That sounds very stressful to me.
I'm fine with abundance. Put it in the bank account and just send me my little residuals from it. That's all I need.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I want to live a nice life. I don't want to work hard. Just chill. Have a nice pool, dude. Chill by the pool.
Don't get me wrong. I want money, but I think if I had like more than I needed, I would just be like, yo, let's go out to. I would feel like I would just turn into like, oh, let's go out to dinner. Like,
Oh, I would definitely pay for people. It'd be awesome.
yeah,
I'd be like, text a group chat like, dinner this week? Nice place?
I
Down?
feel like I would just be like
Vacation? Down?
sending gifts to people. I would have it be like I would online shop and have stuff sent to other people's houses.
I would be like, I feel like Drake takes his homies on vacation. I'd be like, yeah, you guys want to go on vacation?
Do you think that's uncomfortable? I would feel so weird. I think.
Yeah, I never really thought about that because it's still kind of like business. It's not really fun.
It just mean like if you were his friend and you were just like, yeah, I mean, I'm in Drake's entourage.
I'd be in an entourage. I'd be Turtle, dude. I'm down to be Turtle. Sign me up, bro.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Dude, that first like opening scene or like first episode of that show where they're all chilling in the pool and there's a bunch of just chicks.
Entourage is incredible.
Like, dude, I'm jealous.
That show's for the bros.
Yeah, that's for the bros out there. Fuck, man. I might have to watch that again. It's been a long time since I've cleaned out a episode of that.
I watched it
Series.
in 2020, maybe 2021.
Uh-huh. Holds up.
It holds up. There's a lot of stuff in it that I'm like,
Eminem's in it.
Eminem. Dude,
Sasha Grey's
everybody's
in
in it. Everybody's in it. It's nuts.
Gotta watch it.
Everybody go rewatch Entourage. See, this is evergreen.
Is this,
You can listen to this at any point, and I will stand by the statement. Go watch Entourage.
Entourage rocks. So with that, we'll end the episode. Thanks for everyone for listening today.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll see you back in the future.